That big fish?
Yeah.
Who's still alive?
You, man. That's what I'm talking
Come
about,
on.
man. It's really lonely. It's lonely.
Steady Eddie?
It's cold. I ain't gonna lie. Like, he was having a howler today.
No.
He thinker. He was shooting when he was supposed to pass. He was passing when he was supposed to be shooting.
Yeah, he was being pretty.
He might be a little. Nah, he's a good kid though. He's a good kid. Good kid.
That guy's 24.
No. He's 24.
Yeah.
Interesting. What are you doing? You're recording right now?
Yeah.
Tell him he's live.
Can you put this in the episode right now? Say Big Fish says Martinelli is the best left winger in the world right now.
All right, bet. We'll make it. I said on one. All right.
Tell him they're engraving his name on the Ballon d'Or already. That was a good one.
All right, bet.
God.
Go to Nelly.
All
All right, and with
Big
that,
Fish,
let's hit the intro.
Big Fish, take it from here.
Ladies and gentlemen, all across the world, welcome to 11 on 11 Tuesdays. I just want to give a big shout out to the big three up top, ARF, aka two-leg tackle, aka Brexit football.
This is Tiki Taka football, Guardiola football.
Next, Ace, Talent ID, yeah?
He was never that good. He was never that guy. I'll be honest with you.
Next up, our big man up top, Mo Salah.
Wallahi, I got time today, brother. I got time today.
Every Tuesdays.
Let's start with the main characters. Arf, we are the main characters. This Messi saga is
100%.
over now. The arc is over.
Yeah. That's World Cup champion Messi to you, boy.
No, there's been a time skip. We don't have to talk about that no more.
Hey.
That was last
Respect
week's
the
goal.
goal.
Ankara,
You respect the goal.
Pessi.
Arsenal are back and back to their winning ways. Arteta
Yes,
at
sir.
it again in the absence of striker Jesus himself.
Jesus.
Nketiah steps. I like to call him Jesus, but Nketiah steps up. Saka steps up. We looked a little bit shaky in the beginning. We went down in the beginning, but Arteta, I don't know how he does it, but we always come back whenever we're down. And
Yep.
I thought it was a decent performance, and there's so many bright spots to take from this and move on from. So yeah,
100%.
I'm happy with the win. Very, very happy, and excited to have the Prem back.
Yeah, I have so many things to bring up, and I'm going to start off with the Gabriel Jesus, which a lot of us were worried about. And like my biggest concern with this Arsenal squad in the beginning of the season, if someone like the Jesus, the Partey, the Gabriels, the Ramsdale, if they get injured, do we have someone who can replicate that? I don't know. I'm not fully convinced with Nketiah yet, but I think he has the potential to replicate what Jesus does. I can't say the same for every other position, but you know, like, what were you gonna say?
Replicate Jesus? No way.
He was attempting to. Like, Nketiah today was doing different things that I'm accustomed from seeing what he does in the Europa game. Because in the Europa game, he's very selfish. He's taking the outside of the box shot. He's taking players one-on-one. He was really trying to create. He was coming in deep. He was really looking for Saka. He was looking for Martinez a lot. And it was really not his game, you know, that it looked off. He looked bad in the first half. But he was really trying. So I respect the adaptability. A lot of us think he didn't have it, and they scored a goal for us, man. A big goal. I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at you. I'm happy, man. It's a good day. But yeah, no, I was honestly worried about, because Jesus was clearly our player of the season for the last 15 games, you know, and I was genuinely worried, like if we didn't have that person who can replicate that. And Nketiah, shout out to you, bro. You're doing it. You're doing it right now.
Mo, are you still on your Arsenal ban, or you have anything?
I mean, you guys played well. I'm not gonna hate. You did well. Martinelli looked well. I would disagree completely with your Nketiah take. I don't know. I think like he doesn't do what Jesus does in terms of off the ball,
Of course,
movement and pressures and stuff like that, which I think that Jesus is what he was doing well for you guys. But he's more of a goal scoring threat.
Yeah.
So it's a trade off. I still think what's gonna happen if Partey gets injured. And now comes the dangerous part of the season where you're going to be playing 2 games a week more often than you have been previously.
I was gonna add to that with the Nketiah because of course Jesus is out. We have Nketiah. We have like games every 3 days. Like who's the backup to Nketiah now? Because there's no way he can. It's not humanly possible to play every 3 days, especially with the intensity Arsenal play with, the high press and all with the Arteta ball. I don't know. I'm just very curious to see who's going to be the backup option to him. I don't think Arteta's a fan of playing Martinelli as striker. I don't see him playing at that central role. So,
No,
I
we
think
actually
we're
don't have a backup striker. Like we
I have
don't
a
have
question.
one.
Do you guys not have like an academy player you guys could look to that's just a forward that maybe you could give a chance, see how he does for
Logan.
15 minutes?
Let's call him
But
back.
he's loaned
striker?
out, no?
Yeah, no, he's on loan to I think
Yeah.
Rems, but I'm saying let's call him back. Tell him soon.
Is there nobody else? You know, like because we'll talk about Liverpool, but like as an example, they're pulling out guys that are 17 years old
yeah.
into their team, right?
Patino midfielder for in the up front. I'm not
Yeah.
too sure.
Yeah, I'm not
too
sure. I'm
sure.
not sure there's like a big name, but I think what we could do is we could try Reece Nelson there if we need to.
Yo, I'm thinking
let that
when
man
Smith
go,
Rowe comes
bro.
back, let him play false nine.
That
Bro.
Reece
No,
Nelson guy,
but he's not back yet. But he's
Yeah.
not back yet.
I heard he's
So-
close, but yeah.
In the case of him not coming back, then I'm not sure what we do. Like I actually have no idea.
Yeah, on top of that, the whole Europa games, I believe it comes. Is Europa come back soon, or is it when is it February or January? I'm not too sure on that. Someone double check that for me. But
after
yeah,
the season, I think after the signings and stuff, so probably February, I believe.
probably fair. Okay, so and I think Jesus. I'm not sure what the timeline is. Arteta's kind of being a little vague about it, so I hope he comes back by February at least. But yeah, no, the depth is still a problem. Well, it's a big problem. But Arsenal did say they're going to be very active in this transfer window. I hope they keep the word with that. But
Yeah, I don't know. Like I feel like we might be. We probably will be. We have to be. But
yeah,
I feel like that there's a saying where like if you have to do business, like if you have to do business in January, you didn't do enough in summer, and I fully
Yeah.
believe that because we're gonna end up overpaying or we're gonna have certain contract links that we don't want. It's just a harder sell on players. So I think regardless, we do need a winger, right? But I think
Yeah.
the biggest priority was a midfielder, and we didn't get that in the summer. So now we have to see what we're gonna do now. Because honestly, I think it's more than just something that we want. We need it, and we're challenging for the league now. We need things done. So we'll see what these owners do. They
Yeah.
already did spend a lot. They're breaking a lot of their past stereotypes or whatever the word is.
yeah,
And they actually are spending, so I am happy. But this is a one, not in a lifetime, but this is a one in what, literally 18 season chance.
yeah.
18 season chance, and we need to capitalize on this. We have a
Yeah.
big lead. We don't know what's gonna happen with City. They've had a lot of players at the World Cup playing big minutes. So yeah, we just have to hope that we get the business that we need done.
Yeah, one last thing about Arsenal. And I know there's been a lot of bargains in football, a lot of great signings for the price tag, but I think Martin Odegaard has to be in that conversation of biggest bargains in Premier League history. 30 million is low-key a steal.
35.
People was 30, is it 35? Still a steal
35,
to
yeah.
me.
Yeah.
That's insane, bro. He's been excellent. I'm so curious what his price tag would be right now, like in the market if he was if Arsenal were willing to sell him. Like I think Madrid or Barcelona would try to pay like at least minimum 60, 70 right now.
Bro, there's no player like him in the world.
Relax. Don't say there's no player like him in the world. Relax.
No, there is no player like him in the world.
No, but
Find a
he
comparison for me.
De
Relax.
Bruyne. De Bruyne.
There's a lot of
No.
players like him in the world.
No,
There's a lot
De Bruyne
of
is
I can't say
nothing
a
like
lot.
Odegaard. De Bruyne is nothing
Bro,
like
he's a
Odegaard.
10. He's a 10.
I didn't say position. I said a
No, but
player
he's a-
like
Look,
Odegaard. There is
I've been
none.
saying Odegaard, I've been saying he's your best young player out of the ones that you guys talk about, Saka, Martinelli, and
Yeah.
stuff like that. I've been saying that. But to say there's nobody like him in the world is audacious.
No,
I agree with
nobody
that, yeah.
plays like him. Who plays like
A
him?
lot of
Tell
players,
me.
that play that are 10 that play
Ooh.
the 8 play like him.
Ooh, tell me a name. No, we're not moving from it.
Okay,
Tell me
KDB.
who plays. He does not
KDB.
play like
KDB
him.
is one of
They
he
play
does.
night and
Yeah,
day
he does.
different. KDB's a
KDB
runner
plays
with the
like him.
ball. He runs with the ball and he has a killer ball. Odegaard is just press
same thing.
resistant. No,
Okay, then Thiago.
absolutely different. Thiago who?
Alcantara.
Thiago. I don't
not
agree
even
with.
close.
Bro,
No,
Not even close.
you just said no. I used your example because you said KD doesn't play like him. He plays like a guy that's press resistant. I gave you guys press resistant. He went not even close.
He's in the middle of both of them. You know that.
There's a lot of midfielders like that.
Who?
I'm just saying.
I asked you to tell me who.
I gave you two examples. You disagreed with them.
No, those are factually not like him.
I can't think of anyone.
He plays like Ozil.
That's not
He
named
plays-
Kevin De Bruyne.
Odegaard
Barella.
plays like Ozil.
Barella.
There were not a
Barella.
lot of players.
Barella.
No way.
That's actually a close
Nah,
example.
I disagree. I disagree.
No
with
way,
you.
Barella's a
bro.
close example.
No,
Well,
he's not.
You've watched
Yeah,
more
he is.
Barella than me. I can confidently say that. There's no way you think Barella
He's
plays
not,
like
Odegaard's
Odegaard.
not close to Oitzel.
They play similarly. That's the comparison that I'm talking about. Pass first players that
Every
can
midfielder's a
sit.
pass first player.
You're not letting me finish. There's
go
pass first and there's Ozil pass first.
What does that mean?
Basically, I don't know how to fully articulate this.
Articulate.
But there's
I need you to
all right,
articulate.
all right. You got me. Listen, what I'm trying to say is Ozil's a pass first player that is 100% press resistant, that drifts from either side to either side, plays the 10, plays the killer ball, and yeah, I feel like that's all I would say about him.
So
That I can confidently say.
KDB doesn't do that. Thiago doesn't
No,
do that.
not in a similar
Barella
manner.
doesn't do that.
Not in a similar manner. No.
They all do what you just described.
Yes, but not in a similar manner.
Oitzel's not the similar player you're talking about.
Yes, he is. Ozil's the best comparison to Odegaard.
Anyways, bro.
Harv, am I off?
You're not fully off, but saying KDB is a little crazy. But there's
I'm not
small
saying he's
number.
better. I'm not saying he's better at all. I'm saying he does not
I
play
get
like
that.
him.
Yeah, but it's
just
very
doesn't.
similar. No, there's definitely players in the world who can replicate what Odegaard does.
Nobody takes as
Right
many
now.
touches as Odegaard in those small spaces. Nobody. Unless we're talking about like Messi.
Bro, just say you like the guy, bro. Come on.
No, bro. I don't know why this is a statement I had to argue.
Because
You
it's
telling me
not-
KDB plays like Odegaard? No, they don't.
They do.
I think they
They
do.
play the
I
same
think it's more
position.
similar.
They
No,
play the
it's
same
not even the
position.
same position. It's almost replica, like almost.
Well,
copy
you're saying he doesn't play like KDB, but then when you said press resistant, I said okay, then he plays like Thiago. No, he doesn't play like Thiago. Okay, he's a guy that plays final ball that goes side to side. Okay, Barella. No, he doesn't play like Barella. What does he play like? Because it's definitely not Oitzel. You complain about Oitzel not tracking back. You complain about Oitzel not being in certain defensive positions. He's definitely Odegaard is definitely more in defensive positions than Oitzel ever was.
When you compare players, we're talking about their defensive capabilities,
You talk about the
or do you
overall
just
game.
not?
You talk about the overall game.
Or did he
Where
just
you
not
find
know what
them
I
on the
meant?
pitch, where you find them on
Hey,
the pitch, what they
Mo,
do on the pitch. You talk about the overall game.
Listen. Maybe I didn't explain myself properly. Let's move on.
No, because it's nonsensical. If you're going to say, for example, oh yeah, we're going to talk about
All right.
what they do defensively. What does Declan Rice do? A lot of it's defensive. What does Partey do? A lot of it's defensive.
Yeah,
What does Odegaard do? A lot of it is what?
Pass. He keeps
There
the
we
offense
go.
going.
There we go.
Yeah.
Offensive.
Just
There
like
we go.
most
Let's move on.
like
Let's
most
move on.
tens and most eights.
I don't want to die on this hill. I don't want to die on this hill. This is too much to argue.
let's move
You just
on.
didn't
Let's
understand
move
what
on.
I meant, and I didn't explain it properly. Whatever.
Let's move on
I
to
know.
Tottenham. There's quite a bit.
Momo, let's
ahead.
move on.
I was gonna say final point. Just that.
Oh,
although I
see,
think
now I'm gonna get one, too.
Arsenal played well. It's not about Odegaard. Although Arsenal played well, I think West Ham played very poor. They kept just backing up. Once they got their
Yep.
one goal, they didn't.
Yeah.
They just kept backing up on every play.
Yeah. It's just Arsenal being Arsenal, Mo. Dominant football, champagne
Maybe.
football, Arteta ball,
You know,
man. It is what it
I
is.
think
Maybe.
I think we have
Maybe.
aura.
Could be.
I think we have aura, and teams are scared of us, and sometimes when they shouldn't be. Like this was a game that West Ham could have won. I feel like they had more reason to win than us until we got our goals. You know, I think they're a little bit scared of what happens on the counterattack. Martinelli showed glimpses that frightened the fullback. Saka just had Cresswell on a string, and Nketiah was doing Nketiah things. Just running around, and then there's Odegaard, Xhaka. We were keeping the ball moving. They got scared. At one point, I seen the possession. It was like 70 something or like 68.
Yeah.
And
They
that's
weren't taking
ridiculous.
risks.
They
Like,
weren't taking risks. They were
like,
scared of us.
They have players like
Yeah.
Paqueta. They have players like Bowen who could drive with the ball, and they're just not looking for it. Benrahma comes in later, same thing.
Yeah.
Like
By the way,
they just
I
weren't
don't
trying.
I don't think I like Paqueta. I don't think so.
Bro, you know what's crazy? He was he was like
question.
Arsenal's like one of the top targets that last window. Like what's his name? Edu was pretty big on him. They really wanted to sign him. I'm not sure where he'd fit in. I'm assuming he would have been the Xhaka backup, but it's crazy. I'll be honest. Even like Brazil, the way he played Paqueta, it was a very deep lying playmaker. I'm not a fan of that. That's definitely not his game. But yeah, let's move on. Let's move to Tottenham, man. Interesting result. 7:30 this morning. Did not wake up for it. I kind of regret not waking up for that game because watching back the highlights, it was a pretty interesting game. Tottenham
Yeah.
draw with Brentford 2-2. What'd y'all
Uh,
think?
first, I just want to say that there's a lot of civil suits going on in the world in Hollywood. Pretty high profile ones that we all know.
Mhm.
But what shocked me the most is why is that guy playing still? I thought he was done.
Well, which guy you talking about?
Ivan
I got a
Toney.
question, Ace.
Oh,
I thought he was
forgot
locked up. I
I ain't
thought
gonna
he
lie,
wasn't
yeah.
allowed to play. I look and I'm watching. I said, "There's no way he's back," and he's scoring goals.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ace.
This is
What's the
crazy.
odds on him playing next season?
Uh,
Good one, Mo. Good one. Good one.
that was good.
Hold on.
That was good. That was good.
But yeah, no, I
bro,
honestly forgot about that. Yeah,
I swear they have a gambling sponsor too.
Bro, during the World
Betway,
Cup is
right?
all I heard is about Ivan Toney. Yeah.
Bro, he's still playing? I'm so confused. Does
I don't
anybody know what's going on, or we could just leave it there?
Bro, if he beat the case, that's a signing Arsenal should be going for.
That's a little.
Stop.
I'm not even trolling. I'm being
No,
dead
I-
serious.
I-
If he beat the
No,
case,
Mo,
if you pull the
relax.
Basuma, sign that guy.
No, Tottenham should get him then.
Nah, Tottenham
No.
have enough strikers.
How many strikers do they already
I'm
got?
not talking about their football capabilities. Don't bring all the allegation mans to us, or tell them go to City.
I would like to see him in a
You
United
guys
shirt.
have one. You have
Feel like
Chargy
that's
on the pitch today. What?
I'm pretty sure he didn't beat the case. I think it's like in limbo or it's in.
No, it got
It's
dropped.
in the
It got
works.
dropped. It got dropped.
Oh really?
I heard it got dropped. Yeah.
Completely
We talking
dropped.
about party, right?
Yeah.
Tony.
Yeah.
No,
yeah,
Tony, I don't know. Tony, I don't know. But Chargy got dropped.
Yeah. But yeah, football. Tottenham stink. They are so bad.
I mean, they did come back from 2-0.
Son, anonymous again. Like absolutely anonymous. Kane, very stinky until the goal. And
Yeah.
honestly, I think the biggest thing that game told me is Romero is the lifeblood of that defense and maybe that whole team.
You could say Lloris
Because-
as well too.
Yeah.
He was
I'm
missed
not-
today.
I'm not
was
gonna
missed.
put it on the keeper. I'm not gonna
I
put
would
it on
say he
the
was
keeper.
missed.
I think he was a miss.
I thought
It was
Freddie
a-
Foster, he was okay. I didn't see any goals that were like super egregious, but I think Romero is the lifeblood of that defense, and if they don't have him there, everybody looks bad. From their wing
Yeah.
backs, their center backs, nobody looks good if that guy's not there. So I think they're gonna be in big trouble.
Yeah, and one thing, like Lenglet, I'm sorry if I mispronounce your name, but I really don't care because, bro, I understand why Bayern put 8 through Barcelona those past couple of years because, fam, this guy stinks, bro. That dude stinks.
You got a
Really
thought on him.
bad.
You
He's
got a nice
Mustafi
assist on him.
bad. No, but he's
Don't
Mustafi
do that.
bad, bro.
Don't do
It's
that.
really bad. Bro, Premier League is, you might have to.
I
it's a
just
loan-
don't
1
think the
year
Premier
loan,
League's
right?
for him.
Yeah,
I
he
don't
has
think
to
the
go
Premier League's for him.
for his stocks. Get out, bro. Tottenham, no, Tottenham can't make that mistake and sign him long term afterwards.
Yeah.
It's not the right ideal signing for Tottenham going forward. But
Who's,
yeah,
who's
I'm
the
not.
leader on this Tottenham team?
Lloris for sure, and that's why I brought him up. Like I think he was a miss because they just look misorganized.
Listen,
It's
They-
Harry
you know,
Kane.
No.
What are you doing?
Lloris can't be
I
a
think it's
leader
Lloris.
if you've never led your
Harry
team to anything.
Kane. He's the captain.
Lloris is the captain. Harry Kane's
No,
the vice
Lloris-
captain.
No,
If I'm
this
not
team
mistaken.
looks leaderless. That's why I'm looking to assign blame. That's why I'm asking who's the leader on this team. Not by captaincy, whatever.
Well, Kane
Who's
gets
the
all
leader?
the blame. Kane 100% gets all the blame. But who's the leader? I think it's Lloris. I think
Kane,
it's always been.
and unfortunately, I think Eric Dyer's up there.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
bad. That's
Yeah.
bad. That's very, very
Hoiberg, I think, is there too now. I think he's
He
definitely
is, yeah.
in the
Listen.
combos. Yeah.
Lloris won a World Cup with France. So we can kind of doubt his leadership capabilities, but not really. But the rest of these guys, the rest of these so-called leaders, I don't know what they're doing. Because this looked soulless. For a team that had so much time to rest, I don't think they had too many players at the World Cup. Maybe a lot of key ones, but not
Yeah,
too
quite a
many.
bit.
Nah, I
No,
disagree
no,
with that.
they
I
had
think
quite
they
a
had
bit,
it
but
bad.
no, but not more than the other top 6 teams.
No, I
That
disagree.
no,
I
a lot of the
disagree.
teams progressed pretty far.
No, so I think Tottenham had it the worst. People think
No.
Arsenal did. Bro, Richarlison's
Bro,
injured. I heard,
Perisic.
I heard these
Romero
Tottenham players
won.
played the most minutes from
Yeah, bro, they went far.
them and Man City had the most minutes played in the World Cup. So
Bro,
Okay.
other starters. Lloris was in the final. Romero was in the final.
Perisic.
Kane was in the was it the semis or the quarters against France?
Yeah.
Dyer's in the
Perisic,
quarters against France.
Croatia
Perisic
third
was in the
place.
semis.
Yeah.
They had quite a few. Even Højbjerg was in the tournament.
Bentancur,
Charleston injured
yes.
too. Richarlison's a big one, man.
Richarlison, Son.
yes.
South Korea
Yes.
got out the group stages.
Who just came
No,
back
no.
from, remember? Yeah.
All of that is understandable, but and I will concede maybe I was off with that, but for a team that's coming back from the break, you shouldn't look this lethargic. You should not look this lethargic
Yeah.
because there should have been players just watching that World Cup dying to get on the pitch, and that should have motivated them. And I didn't see any of that. And that's pathetic.
Yeah, and
For a
I
team
honestly
that
think,
has Antonio Conte,
yeah,
that's pathetic.
and that's what I'm saying. I honestly think if this continues to go on for like another month or two, I think Antonio Conte leaves in the summer. Because we know Antonio Conte doesn't pull up with shit. Like he doesn't. He's willing to move on. He doesn't like stress. Like, he's willing to leave a team when he won league titles. So we know
I
Antonio.
had a question for you guys. Do you think that amongst all these teams that are going for a specific player I'll mention in a second, do you think that Tottenham could somehow secure the transfer of Gvardiol?
From Leipzig seem to be spending a lot. I mean, selling players a lot.
I mean, he's going in the summer, probably, most likely. Do you think they would? Because there's a left center back position that is screaming for him.
I think, bro.
I don't know.
think that's
He
priority.
smells like Chelsea to me. He smells like Chelsea to me.
Everyone smells like Chelsea.
Everybody,
Just got the money, bro.
Yeah, no. Well,
More
we'll get to that.
signings.
No, we'll get to
Shout
that.
out
We'll
Liv.
get to- No. There's one that broke my heart, but almost didn't. But Gvardiol, I could see him going if Conte stays, and yeah, no, I could see it happening because I don't know where else he would go.
Gvardiol feels more like a West Ham signing. I feel like Tottenham are gonna
No,
go
they
for
want 100
No way.
mil, bro. And Real Madrid's in for it.
Wait,
United, I think,
100 mil.
they're in for it. Yeah, they want 100 mil.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's crazy. Yeah, he's not going nowhere.
that's why I asked.
That's
Do you think Tottenham would?
outrageous.
Do you think
No.
Tottenham
No.
would throw that kind of
No, they-
cash?
I would
No.
never
But-
pay that money for a center back in my
Here's the
life.
argument, though. If they throw that kind of cash, it kind of secures that they're going all in for Conte.
Yeah, but that doesn't
True.
mean shit to him. He could still leave if he doesn't like it.
That's a very fair point.
That's true.
Bro,
Very true.
100
very
mil
good
for a center
counter-argument.
back
Yeah.
doesn't make sense to me. I don't care who it is. Bro, if
Yeah.
you're playing with 3 center backs and you're paying 100 mil for one, that doesn't make sense.
Don't worry,
Yeah.
You
Chelsea
have
gonna
2
do
other
it.
guys.
Bro, and I think we've already confirmed that Tottenham aren't the type of club to go for quality, right? They always like to go for more signings. Bro, they did it when they sold Bale. Remember, they've signed like 7 players all flop, right?
Nah.
Instead of signing the 1-2 quality
Ericsson worked
signings.
out. Ericsson worked out.
That's it. The rest.
No.
Fair enough.
No,
See what I'm
recent.
saying?
Their last transfer window was a lot of quality.
Who left for free,
Yeah.
by the way? Yeah. So.
I think we had this argument before. Bro, what's his name? Basuma was quality. Bentancur.
Debatable.
Bentancur and
Debatable.
Kulusevski, those are both good players. They're not quantity.
Kulu, you got
players.
me. Bentancur, good player.
Bentancur is an elite player. Elite
Good player. I disagree.
Elite player.
He hasn't shown that he's a great player. He has never done it yet.
What?
He's not done that yet. He's
All
not a
right,
great
whoa.
player. He's a good player. Let's chill
He's a
with the
great player. He's a great player.
I
But who's
have to see it.
the real question is who's their best midfielder? That's the real question.
It's
We can't have Harry Kane.
Højbjerg. Right now it's Højbjerg. Sadik.
No, it's not. What are you
Right
talking
now?
about? Arif?
Right now, yeah. No, this season is definitely Højbjerg. 100%.
You are out of your
Glad to hear
mind.
it.
Yeah, Sadik got
Glad
me,
to
bro.
hear it.
No,
Huh?
you're.
I'd admit
lost
it.
it.
I'm an honest guy.
game.
No,
Miss it
bro.
out.
This season
You
is
can't be
definitely
serious.
Højbjerg. Bro, are you
Are
not
you-
watching these games? Is
Are you
without
not
a doubt
watching?
Højbjerg. Is without
You
a doubt
know he
Højbjerg.
looks good because Bentancur is next to him.
Bro, I was so
You know
wrong
that.
about this. I'm telling you right now, I was so wrong. This season is without a
No,
doubt.
you're still wrong.
Højbjerg.
You're still wrong.
No. Bentancur.
Oh, this is crazy.
He
This
has
is crazy.
glimpses. No. I disagree.
He has glimpses. That's That's Højbjerg. What are you talking about?
No, bro. Højbjerg this season for Tottenham, without a doubt, has been better than Bentancur. I was wrong. Sadiq,
Arif,
my
this
hands
is
up.
crazy.
Sadiq, my hands up.
This
Where's
is
my
crazy.
apology?
Nah, that
Mo,
Sadiq
look,
only gets
Mo,
it. You get an
listen.
apology.
Start off with me saying he's a better player.
You get no apology till I get an apology from Matteo
No way.
Guendouzi.
I
Okay?
can't
Please and
believe
thank
this.
You got no PT. Don't do that.
Mo, don't tell me you're.
Ace. Come on,
Huh?
man. It's obvious. It's obvious.
Ace,
Like
I
this
said-
season.
This is one of the most certain
you could
opinions
say
I have in
like
my life.
no,
I'm-
but you're
I'm
going
not
based off like
hyperbolizing.
ability. You're going based off
No.
technical. Like yes, fair
No.
enough. Like Bentancur is a good player,
No,
but this season for Tottenham, what he's given to Tottenham is without a doubt Højbjerg. It's not even a question.
not
on.
even. Oh my God, Mo, what do you think?
Come on, man.
You're asking the wrong person because I don't know if you remember that draft episode we did. I drafted him and you guys were on
Yeah,
him
I
for
remember
drafting
it.
him over Bentancur.
Yeah.
And I told you guys he's their best midfielder. Then before
Ace, I don't think you're watching enough.
I'm the wrong
Tottenham
guy you
games,
wanna
man.
ask.
It's
No,
obvious, bro.
this is crazy.
This is an
This
obvious Ace.
Oh man, I don't know what's not obvious.
This season,
wanna
what
know.
he's brought to Tottenham, he's definitely, bro. He's scored
has he
big
brought?
goals, man. Are we forgetting that Marseille game too?
Exactly, moments,
There's
glimpses.
no-
That's what
no,
you're talking about with.
No.
That's what you think Bentancur
You know,
is.
you know what it is. I think I see it. I see why this is Ace's opinion because Bentancur reminds him of the greatest midfielder, Odegaard, just like how he is like Thiago. So let's move on to Liverpool game. All right, we had Liverpool versus I remember who they faced. Not gonna lie, Villa. Yes.
Aston Villa. Good evening.
Aston Villa.
Unfortunately, not good evening. Yeah.
Terrible evening.
Yeah.
Coutinho came on. Nobody cared. Terrible evening, bro.
Yeah,
I don't know
when
if
I
you
was
guys see
gone.
Rough.
Yeah.
Honestly, Villa were unlucky, man. Like they missed some great chances. They had a lot of chances. Leon Bailey and Ollie Watkins had many opportunities.
They
to score.
stunk it up, especially Leon Bailey.
Leon Bailey
Yeah.
screwed up an
He
easy
sold
assist.
that game for them.
But yo, he was giving so
And,
many
like, 2
problems.
goals.
So I'm not too
Yeah.
mad at his performance though. He was giving Liverpool problems, like a lot of problems. Like you could see the relief on Klopp's face when they scored that third one.
But they're kind of letting them counter. Every
Kinda.
play, they were kind of letting them counter, and these guys
Both
weren't
sides.
capitalizing. So it wasn't worth it. This is probably my favorite game this weekend,
I agree.
or
Yeah.
or from the Christmas games. This is definitely my favorite game. The first like 50 minutes were lightning, just back and
Yeah.
forth, back and
For
forth.
real. For real.
But yeah, no. I think Unai got it spot on, but these players just didn't capitalize on the plan. And Liverpool, like even though the score was 3-1, I don't think that was a fair depiction of the actual game.
Yeah, I definitely think Emi Martinez was missed, 100%. I think there's chances like some of these goals could have been avoidable, and Salah's tap in was
No. Arif,
it wasn't
we
like
have
a
to stop there.
great.
Arif, we have
Why?
to stop there. Listen, let's talk about Emi for a second. What do we think of his antics?
Oh, I thought we
Is
brought
it
it up last week.
overboard? We didn't. We didn't.
Oh, we didn't. Oh, yeah.
Nope. We spent 40 minutes arguing about Messi. That didn't get
True.
aired.
True.
Arif, what do you
Ridiculous.
think?
Ridiculous. He's
Like bad or good?
bad. Very bad. And I'm more mad at the captain of Argentina not saying something about, bro, that's your teammate. Like, say,
Wait, who's the captain?
on,
Who's the
man.
captain?
This is a
Who's the
corny
captain?
Messi.
take,
It's
bro.
Messi. No, for real, bro. That's your
He's a
teammate.
corny
You're not gonna say a
take,
word.
bro.
That's not your bro. That's your teammate. That's your teammate, fam. If anyone,
I don't know
another
how this goes back
Bro.
to Messi, but okay.
come on, man.
He
That's
has an
your
agenda. He has an
teammate.
agenda. He has an agenda.
No, it's not. That's
What?
your teammate. That's your teammate. It looks bad on you. He was right beside him in that picture.
Arif is
Bro,
so
he was right
shameless. I love
beside
it.
him celebrating. What are you talking about? This guy
Wait,
gets
you're
away
talking
with
about- you're talking about
everything.
the
If
glove
Ronaldo
celebration?
did the same thing, it would have been finished. It would be all over the
Nah.
news. It's okay.
Oh
we
my
move on.
god! If Ronaldo's
but-
crazy, bro, relax. Ronaldo's celebrity. You don't have to bring him up. He's
No,
gone.
but just bro, Messi gets away with a lot. That's all I'm saying. He gets away with a
No,
lot. Nick,
Mo,
that's his
Mo.
teammate. That's
Mo,
his
listen,
teammate.
Bro, reel him in.
Oh,
Reel him in. Reel him
No,
in.
Mo, let me give some context. Basically, there was, the antics during the penalty shootout, even after, during
The after celebration, wild.
that was-
I agree. That's
No,
crazy.
that was a bit crazy, but no, Mo, it gets deeper than that. If you look at what he's doing in Argentina, he has a doll with Mbappe's face on it.
Oh no, all that's
Playing with
nuts.
it.
All that's nuts. I
That's
thought you were
what
talking
I'm
in the
referring
game.
to.
I thought you were talking
No,
about in the
no.
game. In the game, bro.
What
all
happens
for
in the
it.
game? I don't care. I don't care.
Yeah, outside the game, bro, he's
even
a
the
weirdo.
post celebration, it might be corny, but whatever. You're
Wait.
after the
I have
fact.
a question. Arv,
After
do you
the
have
fact.
issue
Oh,
with
no.
in the game or outside the game?
outside the game, and I'm about to send you all the picture.
Okay,
You tell me if that's crazy
no,
or not.
no, I know exactly what you're talking about. No, I know exactly what you're talking about. If the case is outside the game, you want Messi to control a grown ass man that's bigger than him?
Grown ass man, you're the captain, bro. I'm a captain all
Outside
my
the
life.
game?
I'm not
He's a
telling my
captain on the
teammate to
pitch.
do that.
Arf,
You're the
On
man
the pitch,
celebrating with a
relax.
doll of your teammate beside you, bro.
We've been on
Listen,
the
Arf,
same.
I don't think y'all seen the
Listen,
picture. I'm
hear
about
me
to
out. Hear me out.
check
Hear me
Discord.
out.
Check
Hear me out.
I've
Discord.
seen it.
Hear me out.
I'm not even gonna look
We've
at
been
it.
on the same team. We've been on the same team, me and you. You've been the captain
Yes.
of the team that we're on.
Yeah.
If days later outside a game you try to check me on something outside the game, bro, it's a long talk. we're not. You're not my captain in my whole life. Like, what's going on? Oh, come on, bro.
Nah,
Have some sense.
No,
A-
RF,
a
you're being
doll?
silly.
A
You're
doll
being
with
silly.
Yeah,
your
he's
teammate?
weird. He's
So let's
weird.
concentrate
Bad
on Emmy.
too messy,
Concentrate
And
bro.
on Emmy.
celebrating with it. Look, I get it if
Yeah,
you're
the
under
guy's
the
a
influence,
weirdo.
whatever. But like, bruh,
No, he's a
fucking
no.
teammate.
weirdo.
No, Mo, let me ask you, like, how far
Yeah.
is that? Is that like ridiculous too far?
No,
Like,
that's like that's
apologize?
psychotic. That is psychotic. And the crazy
Yeah.
thing is, Mbappe put 4 past him, so I don't know what he's doing.
That's the
That's
crazy
what
one.
stuck
too.
out to me.
Yeah.
But you know what this tells me? Mbappe is the next GOAT. Like, no doubt
It told me
about it.
something different.
If you're
told me
bragging
something
this
different.
much,
It
if
told me
you're
something
bragging
different.
this much, then I don't know.
I see it as Emi Martinez was one injury from turning to the Joker. That's the
Yo,
way I see it.
check your phones, bro. Check your phones. I sent y'all on WhatsApp, bro. Now y'all
I
need
know
to
what
see
you're
this. I
talking
don't think y'all looked at it, bro.
No, I know
He's
exactly
right
what you're talking
there. He's right in front of the doll.
Arf.
What the heck? That's not
Arf, you
crazy
decent.
to you? You tell me
Arf,
he
you
just
went off
didn't
the
see
rails.
it?
Or
Bro,
this,
what?
the way Emmy's
Bro.
psychotic, I think you're psychotic now.
That's fine. Bro, like this dude gets away with a lot. That's your teammate, bro. That's a superstar teammate.
yo.
And you just got allowed that as a captain? All right, it's okay. This guy gets passes for
Arf-
everything.
Arf's gonna
Well,
fall
Arf's
down the
trolling.
stairs.
Arf's trolling.
Arf's gonna fall downstairs and go, freaking Messi! They made these stairs his height.
Messi could commit murder and get away with it at this
No,
point.
no. Or if you should be mad at Matt
yeah.
Turner for. I mean, you should be mad at Alfonso Davies for Matt Turner not shaking your hand, right?
No, he's mad at Messi for doing it.
No. He should be mad at Alfonso Davies because he's the captain of Canada for Matt Turner not shaking your hand, right?
Oh,
No, the Matt Turner's US though.
forgot about that.
Oh.
That is you. Yeah,
Oh, true. Shit, didn't land. God.
But no,
I
he
was
should
confused for a second.
be mad at Pulisic.
Yeah, you should be mad at Pulisic, right?
Shut up, man. Let's move on.
Wait. Is it Odegaard's fault that Partey got charges?
No, come on, bro. What are you guys
Stop.
doing, bro? You see, this is what I mean with y'all messy people, man. Messy sexuals. There's a doll of your teammate beside you celebrating, and you didn't say a word, and you just allow that? Shut up, man. No, I'm tired of this shit.
How do you know he didn't
I'm tired
say
of
a
this
word?
shit. Look at the picture, bro. Look at the picture, my nigga.
I understand.
Look at
I understand.
Our
I
picture
understand.
tells 1,000
Look at
words,
the
right?
picture. But how could you tell me he didn't look at Emmy at some point and say, bro, what are you doing? And Emmy went, I'm celebrating, and ignored him.
No.
How do you
Everybody
know
on
that?
Discord, I'm sending
how
y'all
do you
right
know
now
that?
the picture.
Mo.
Right now.
Oh, we have to concede. Arf has a point. Let's move on.
What point?
No, Arf has a point. Let's move on. Arf, Mo, just go with it. Go with it.
All right, whatever. All right, but
All right, but
I'm
all right, let's talk about this Villa Liverpool.
Darwin Núñez, thoughts?
100% start there.
This man can't.
Bro, what's going on with him,
for
man?
his life.
What? He had a great game.
Outside of what he's hired for.
Yeah. I mean,
What?
that left wing spot is looking real nice for him right now. A lot. He might have to play the wing instead of striker, because him as
thing
a
is-
winger with that pace, he's low key balling there.
He's so much of a pace threat. It's ridiculous. Like it causes so much fear that's so valuable. Like your team has so much more space to play out because defenders might have to take an extra step or two back.
Yeah.
I think it's invaluable. You know, he's not going to do nothing with it, but like
Yeah.
he does have a moment of magic in him. You know, if things,
I agree with that. Yeah.
come together. And with players like this, it's not that they're terrible. It's they're very streaky. So the moment this guy gets on a run, it's going to be scary.
I
I
don't
think
know.
so.
I don't know.
100%. 100%.
You can't say that for guys who don't show consistency, and he's proven that he's not consistent as a.
No, but I didn't say
Finisher, you know?
consistent. I said streaky. So if he
Yeah,
gets
but-
on a streak, it's scary.
I
And
hear
if
that, I
Salah's
hear
gonna
that.
do all the necessary, he's gonna make all the necessary goals happen. Then
Yeah.
you just need Núñez for those streaky moments, and then
but
you're
Liverpool
probably
need-
gonna get another attacker.
Liverpool need consistency, not streaky. They
But
don't
they're not
need
winning anything this season.
I mean, it's still up for grabs, if I'm not mistaken.
Not
This
really.
Champions League, there's still.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Champions League.
I know
It's
the
up for
league title's
grabs, but it's
off,
always a
but
toss up. If Nunes can show some type of goal scoring this season, you're good. You're good. You kind of got what you can from him. Not what
yeah,
he's worth, but you got what you can from him, and that's good enough.
I agree.
I think they bought him on
I actually
potential
don't.
too. I think they bought him on potential, and you could see there is something there. The
Definitely.
problem is how long is it take him to really become a consistent goal scoring threat?
Hmm.
And he's only 23. That is young. There's time. Most
Yeah.
strikers don't hit their prime till like 27, 28, 29, around there.
Mhm.
So there's a lot of time for him to like really figure it out. But for the price that they bought him for, you should figure out earlier rather than later. But even
Yeah.
still, just
No,
time.
but like he's 100 million signing. 100 million signings don't get
70.
time like that at big clubs. 70,
But
whatever it is.
he was dangerous anyway. He caused problems.
Yeah.
Although yes, he didn't score, and that's what a striker should be doing. Him
Yeah.
causing problems, I think right now, as long as they're winning, is good enough.
Yeah, but
And then
Liverpool
you
are
hope for in
lacking
the
goals.
future. Yeah,
Yo,
and
Liverpool are really
they're-
lacking goals, and they
And Mo
really
Santa
need it
should have
from
asked for that for Christmas.
Oh my god. Like, honestly, I kind of have a saying where like the most important thing that you want from a striker isn't necessarily goals, but
Chances.
just at least chances and shots on target.
That's ultimately
If you can do that, you'll score.
Yeah, that's
No,
ultimately
create
what-
deflections.
Look,
all
that's
I ask
ultimately
from
what, like,
if I'm the coach, all I ask from my players is consistency. Do this week in, week out, not
No.
once in a
I
glimpse,
don't.
once
I
in a
think
while.
every coach is
But that's
taking
unrealistic.
chances over goals.
Yeah, and it's also
Look at-
unrealistic to expect consistency from everybody.
Nah.
Unless you're like Pep, you can't. Not everybody's consistent. You have
Yeah,
to
but
know
in big
what
clubs,
somebody's
you only
strengths
look
are
for
and
guys
play
who
to
could do.
them.
No, if you're
You look
playing
for
for a
guys
big
who-
club, you have that expectations are already put on you. You have to do this week in,
Yeah,
week out.
you're-
If you don't
you're-
do that week in, week out, we move on to the next person.
But if you have 10 consistent players and one guy he's a little bit streaky, you could work with that.
No, you can't.
Yes, you
Especially a
can.
striker, bro. You can. I don't know. I don't know. He can't keep up like this. He can't keep
I
up.
mean,
If he continues,
I think also his perspective. In what sense are you looking for consistency? Because his consistency is he's causing chances. He's being a threat. If you're looking consistency,
And he's
goal
working
scoring,
hard.
He
But he's-
doesn't have that. And that's what you're talking about. He's streaky.
You
But
can't
if,
accept the fact he's missing clear chances week in.
I
Week
mean, a
out.
lot of
You
managers
can't-
do. A lot of managers take a guy that'll create multiple chances in a game.
Name me
over
a big
goal
club who
scorer.
does that.
United. They did that this season with Ronaldo. They chose Rashford over Ronaldo, even though Ronaldo's will score more chances. It's because Rashford gets like 4 or 5 chances a game.
Ronaldo's
he'd
on the
rather have
bench
him
for
over
all,
Ronaldo.
all season, if I'm not mistaken.
No, but
Rashford?
Arif, there are a lot
Ronaldo.
of volume scorers.
Yeah, but that's because when he plays a game, he only gets 1-2 chances. Although yes, he's
Yeah.
likely to score, maybe potentially score one of them. But it's the fact that his chances are limited. They chose Rashford.
Yeah, but that's
Yeah,
not
like-
a good comparison. United.
No,
That's
for
a team that's
example-
struggling.
No. For example, Bobby Firmino, he's not a consistent goal scorer. You wouldn't say that about him, but he does everything else correct. He's so perfect in what he does that you can kind of be okay with the fact that he's going to miss some sitters sometimes, right? And he's grown to kind of take that out of his game as much as he can, and now he's a way more complete player. Nunes is at stage 1 of that. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. Especially when you have like lightning pace that you can't, like stuff like that is worth its weight in gold. Lightning pace.
Yeah.
If he can get in the training ground, work on his finishing, that's going to be a crazy weapon. I don't know
knows?
anybody faster than him in the Premier League right now.
As striker, probably not. I probably don't know anyone.
I don't know anybody faster than him.
Holland? Think Holland could beat him in a race?
I think
Darwin wins that. I think Darwin, honestly. Holland is fast. Don't get me wrong, but like Darwin could do that for like.
I think straight up
lot,
pace.
yeah.
It's Darwin running with the ball. Everything
Roja
else
was faster. He got injured, but he was faster. I'm telling
Roja
you.
was fast, but that's what I'm saying. Tall
Maybe,
strikers
honestly.
who are
Yeah.
lightning. Come on, that's
Yeah.
worth its weight in gold. I just want to say. So my favorite player in the world right now is a guy who plays for Leipzig, who's on his way out, Christopher Nkunku,
Oh god.
and he just agreed to sign with Chelsea for I believe 65 million.
Something like that.
Active in the summer transfer window. He will be a Chelsea player, and I don't feel that bad about it. I'm happy he got the move. I'm happy it's not United. I'm happy Mo can be on my side with the Nkunku takes. It's kind of a win-win. The only thing that I don't like was I wanted this guy when he was rumored under Unai, and we didn't get him. I was heartbroken, and I think Chelsea got a hell of a player. But yeah, no, I'm actually not as sad as I probably should be. But I just want to see him do good, and I think Chelsea, big stage. I think they're going to be very scary with them. Definitely better than Havertz.
That was unnecessary.
Drops mic.
That last one was unnecessary.
Drop the mic.
You know
Drops
what?
mic.
Interesting. I think they're gonna play great together.
Oh, liquid.
The both of them, I think they have this off ball IQ that both of them can work with, and silky little touches.
Yeah.
I think they'll work crazy together.
Oh man, it's gonna.
We'll bring it up. There's a couple questions related to this, so we'll come back to this real quick. First question from Agent No C: do you guys think Foden should be played on the wing or should be in the central role? Ace, you want to answer that?
I think he is very great on the wing, but I think he can be world class in the midfield role, specifically the cam / higher up 8. But I don't think he'll get the chance, especially with KDB in the team and KDB signing extensions. I don't know if there's much hope there. I think it's stifling his growth. It's what the team needs for him to play left wing, but I don't think it's good for him. And I think England could have used that in the World Cup for sure, him in the midfield. But
I have a question.
There's no
for you.
proof of this. There's no proof.
I have a question for you. Yes, KDB's in the team, but I'm pretty sure I could be mistaken. Bernardo Silva plays alongside him the most over the years in the midfield.
Yeah.
So what's to say that Foden couldn't take over the Bernardo Silva role?
The fact that Bernardo Silva's still there, because I think there's certain things in the midfield that Bernardo does that Foden won't or can't do. Like Bernardo has a great idea of tempo, to build up what it needs, and I think Foden's a more direct winger than Bernardo. So I don't think there's a chance of him replacing Bernardo. If Bernardo does leave, I think Gardo's gonna answer it with somebody more defensive minded. Because I think Bernardo has a perfect mix of offensive defense when he plays in midfield. So I think the only hope is KDB, but KDB's KDB, so he's not moving. And it's not bad. Foden, he has ridiculous quality at left wing, but I think he's better used in midfield.
I disagree. I think he's a left winger. He can play the cam, but I don't think he can play the 8 or definitely not the 6. But I think that's it. For me, he's just a left winger.
Yeah. Next question. Will not letting N'Golo Kante go and signing Declan Rice be the biggest mistake Chelsea could make?
Oh, Kante's gone, brother.
He's
Kante's out of
definitely
here.
gone. Yeah.
This guy's not coming
When's his
back till
contract
end
over?
of February, March. At the end of the season, his contract's up.
Oh,
Yeah. And
Bro, he can't stay healthy. It's unfortunate. But
it's
he
been
can't
a
stay
while
healthy.
now too. It's been since like 2017. He's not gone a full season without an injury.
is it his
It's not even
calves?
that. I think it's hamstring.
Hamstring.
Oh,
I
even
heard,
worse.
Yeah.
Even worse.
Unfortunately, I think like the way he played didn't help him in his career, but also that's what made him so good.
I mean,
So
he's still gonna probably sign for a big team next summer.
But the
I don't
question
know about
becomes
that.
like when you look at N'Golo Kante, what made him so great was his tenacity, was his aggression on the ball, how quick he was, how rapid
Does
he
that
was.
though?
in the
When
midfield.
every time he comes back from injury, he gives you that. That's why he keeps getting
I
injured.
don't disagree. That's what I'm saying though. But for him in his own career, because now he's I think 31 or something, he has to rebrand himself. He has to change up the way he plays. Right. So
Yeah,
if he's
but
not
then-
doing that anymore, what does he really offer to that another midfielder that's just above average or even average doesn't offer?
Wait, I think Conte has way more to his game than just his defensive capabilities and his aggression. I think he does a lot of good things forward. Not
I don't
great things,
I,
but good things.
I think
there's
part of
just
that though. I think part of that's because he's able to win the ball deep and then also be one of the first ones up on the counter.
Yeah.
But now if you have a hamstring injury, you can't win the ball deep and be one of the first ones on the counter.
Yeah.
Okay, the next question from Agent. Would you fire Simeone and keep Felix or sell Felix and keep Simeone? It's a good
Get rid of them both.
Sell Felix. Sell Felix.
Sell Felix. If he's not suited to your system, let him go. Let the kid grow. But
He's not a kid.
I mean, no, but the thing is, Atletico's not going to find another good manager. I don't know who's available.
He's
Honestly,
made
other
some
than- Zidane's
bums
not
look
going to
like stars,
Atletico.
bro.
Say it again.
He's made some bums look like stars.
and he's made some stars look
I
like
agree with
bums.
that.
I want to say Zhao's
Yeah.
the only player that I think people can look at and say, "Oh, he didn't reach the potential you expected."
I would say there's quite a few players.
I don't, but then I'd argue Thomas Lamar.
No,
Carrasco.
I would argue Thomas Lamar too.
He made
No,
Thomas
he
Lamar.
made
Thomas
Lamar-
Lamar
he made
good again
Thomas
though.
Lamar
He was a superstar,
great.
yeah, but no,
Thomas Lamar was on the Monaco team, and Arsenal were about to buy him for 90 mil.
I know, and he
Yeah, that would've
had
been a
a
mistake.
drop off, bro. Exactly, and bro,
Yeah,
we're
he
forgetting what
fell
happened
off a
after
cliff.
that in
He had
Monaco.
to come back in a different position. Credit to
Simeone
Simeone.
revived that.
But
Yeah,
you are
because-
credited. You can be credited for the comeback, but you also have to be credited for the fall off too. Come on.
No,
He
you got to
didn't
be
go
credited
the
for the
fall-off
fact that he
happened
took
at
this
Monaco.
guy who's a
No,
winger.
it didn't.
You took
Yes,
this
it
guy
did.
who's a winger and you made him a midfielder, and he looked quality.
No. He ruined him as a winger, then made him a midfielder.
He was already bad before he got there.
How is he bad?
No, I honestly disagree
That's
with you.
crazy.
I think Simeone got the best out of some players, like Mo said. He made some average
Yeah, sure.
players really good.
Some.
Griezmann, we didn't really know much about. Made him really great. Carrasco, great. Saul, great. Koke, great. Like, let's keep going on. So, but everyone's time comes to an end. Next question
Remember Juan
is
Fran, bro? Remember this guy was a demon at right back and he used to be a winger.
Yeah, I was scared of him.
for Spain. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. He did his job.
Yeah. All right. Next question from Juan Bissaka. Who is Richarlison benching when he gets back to Spurs? Kane or Son?
Neither.
Definitely not Kane.
Neither.
It can't-
No,
it
Son,
can't be
Son is the
Kulusevski.
argument because he did that during the season. Remember?
It
Son
can't be
got dropped for a bit.
Kulusevski.
You say dropped, I say rotation.
I
What if
like
you had to choose?
Richarlison on the left.
What if you
I
had to
don't like him
choose?
on the right.
What if
You
you
have
had to choose?
I'm choosing Son.
Huh? What was
I'm
that?
choosing Son. If I have to choose between Richarlison and Son, I'm choosing Son.
Oh, you're choosing Son. Okay,
Yeah.
you're not dropping Son.
Yeah, I'm choosing to start him.
I'm
Yeah.
choosing Richarlison.
I mean, on the wing, I'm not picking Son over. I'm not picking Richarlison over Son. There's no way.
I am.
I like him as the 9. I don't. But as
You
the
can
wing, I don't-
overload the box, and you can have Perisic on that left wing just crossing the ball in for fun. I'm doing that.
Nah, definitely
100%.
Son. Definitely Son, but not by a lot. Next question. This one's for you, Mo. Why are y'all buying a defender again?
More signings. Shout out him.
More sightings. When does Fofana come back?
So he was healthy-ish. He was supposed to come back, I guess, now.
Yeah.
And then he re-injured himself, so it's another 3 to 4 weeks.
Damn. That's not too bad, I guess. That's
It's not, but
bad.
it sucks.
Yeah.
Guy hasn't had a fair chance of the season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you're also in 8th place, so what's really going to change?
You didn't need to say all that.
No. This is years of trauma, Mo. This is
Bro,
to get
you
back.
forgot. Ace, you forgot. We won the league one time, hit 10th, won the league the next season. I'm okay with this.
Yeah, and the Nkunku, not tax, but the Nkunku rebate is going to go crazy.
100%.
Next question from AFD. What makes a football player achieve GOAT status? Trophies won or pundits? Not sure what do you
I
mean by
mean-
pundits.
I think he means like opinion, like media
Okay.
opinion.
Oh, okay.
I'd say it's both. I think it's the way people talk about the player and also what they want.
Yeah, I agree with that too.
Yeah, I think
It's a mix of a lot.
we could deep dive into this, but yeah, there's so many things that go into it. Acclaim, influence,
mean-
there's so many things.
The reality is, though, like, for the longest time, the GOAT has been decided as being either Ronaldo or Messi. For the longest time. And regardless what some people on this podcast believe, I don't think that's going to change. They're going to be 1 and 2 so far clear of everybody else.
Mhm.
Right? So, like, regardless of what I say pundits or even, like, trophies say at this point, it's done. There's no other GOAT debate. No one's going to talk about, like, Harry Kane, Benzema, Lewandowski, all these other guys. It's done. It's Ronaldo, Messi 1, Ronaldo 2, and then that's it.
Yeah. Next question from Adam. Gucci Max or Zaha?
Ooh,
Gucci.
that's
Gucci for me too. The age, bro.
It's age. Also, I feel like Zaha, you can get in his head.
Bro, apparently Zaha is getting linked with a lot of clubs right now.
he
His
should be.
contract apparently
He's
is
a
up at
quality
the end.
player. Honestly, I think Zaha's better player, but I think Gucci Max, he's younger, and you can mold him more into who you want him to be. Zaha's who he is, but Zaha can already do so much. Zaha can play striker,
I like that answer.
very
Yeah.
well. He can play winger.
hmm
But I'm going for Zaha right now. But I'm a Zaha guy.
I'd say Gucci Max, but I hear what you're saying, but I think the potentials are different. We kind of already seen what Zaha could do and give to you in his career. Gucci Max, we still don't know. There's still a lot to come from that guy. Next question from Adam. Do you think Neymar's Ballon d'Or season is over? Was that ever a thing?
He had a
It's done.
stretch.
Back to
You know, he had a
Neymar?
stretch.
Nah, he had a
Yes.
stretch, but it's done.
Against who, bro? Come on.
It's gonna. No, what are you talking
Don't
about?
do that, man. This guy wants to go Uber Eats. That's what he wants to do.
Listen, man. Facts are facts.
Neymar was like one of the best players in the world for like the last 4 months. The World Cup happened, and now his two rivals are on his team. And if they win, however far Neymar goes, they go as well. And it's going to be one of them too.
I don't know if the Ballon d'Or counts to the World Cup counts to the Ballon d'Or.
I think it does. I think it
Well,
does.
no, they're going to give it to Messi. We know this.
Yeah, that's obvious already.
We know
the
this.
answer. Yeah,
We don't have to ask.
yeah.
I mean,
Next
if he wins
question.
the Champions League, 100% guaranteed.
We got 2 more questions. One more from Adam. I got this horrible question which killed me, but I have to ask you guys. Neymar or Salah all time and prime?
Neymar.
Neymar every day of the week.
It's not even a question.
Yeah, I'm with y'all. Neymar without a doubt. I think it's not even like a 1A 1B situation. It's 1 and 2, and that's
No,
like
Adam,
obvious.
I like how you're thinking outside the box, but don't complicate it. It's Neymar.
Yeah,
It's Neymar.
100%. Last question, and it's from Liban sending us news. Apparently,
Oh.
Liverpool close to reaching an agreement with PSV to sign Cody Gakpo. This surprised me. I literally just read this like right
great
before the
pick.
episode started.
Great transfer. It's gonna be elite. What Klopp's gonna do with him? I'm very excited for it.
Where's his money
I hope
coming
it
in
goes
from
through.
Liverpool? Where's his money coming? I did not know
That's the
Liverpool
real
spent that type of
question.
money.
Because they're up for sale apparently.
No, I think
what I
there's a
heard too.
clause. I think there's a clause where I don't want to be incorrect about this, but if they buy a player and then they sell the team, the loans, they might not have to pay tax. It's like some weird tax reason where if more money they spend before they sell, the better it is. But don't quote me on that. But yeah, Cody Gakpo, I'm excited. I want to see him in the Prem, and he's gonna
Yeah.
do bits. Young A
If
stamp.
that's the case, they better get Gakpo and Enzo. Do a fire purchases, bro.
And
Back to back.
Enzo's not. I'm telling you all right now. Enzo's not going anywhere anytime soon. Not till summer, which is a big sign. So when I was reading about Enzo, he signed from. I forgot the Argentinian club. I forgot the name.
Buenos Aires.
Rivers is it Rivers Plate? If I'm not mistaken.
River Plate. Yeah.
Yeah, and they bought him Benfica bought him last season for 18 million. So you know they're gonna look for that profit. If that price tag is not like in the 80 to 100 range, which apparently Benfica are looking for, none of these clubs are signing him.
Bro,
And
that's
apparently Madrid
ridiculous.
are really interested.
100 million for him?
That's what I heard. That's what was reported. Like they
that's
want
ridiculous.
that.
He's a 60 mil player.
The thing is that value can change
Respectfully.
in a few years. So they see no
max.
reason to sell him now. They just bought him. So yeah, I don't know. I don't see
I
him
would
leaving
never
soon.
pay that much for him.
You never know. You never know. But yeah, Madrid's interesting. But Cody Gakpo as the Sadio Mane replacement, that's a hell of a deal, man. That's a hell of a deal. And I'm hearing it's reported like around 30, 40 range. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. But yeah, other than that, thank you everybody for listening. We appreciate you all. We'll see you all next week. Take care. Peace.
You're
Easy.